Grab your torch and dip it into the sexy St. Jeff candle. No Buffs is back. I'm J.E. Skeets here in the Classic Factory along with my fellow tribe mates. 3 people who make a mean do-it-yourself sandwich. Nora Artinian, Trey Kirby, and super producer JD.
That's what we're having for dinner.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of sandwich talk on this Survivor
Pass the giant bowl of onions.
We are here to recap episode 8 of Survivor 49 titled Hot Grim Reaper, which sounds like a sandwich to me now that I think about it.
Ooh, I could see that.
I'll take a 12-inch Hot Grim Reaper, please.
That's spicy.
You want that toasted?
very spicy.
Very spicy. Hello to everybody on YouTube. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Podcast listeners, 5-star ratings and reviews. Episode 8. A lot of people here in the live tribe, which is what we call our live chat on YouTube, calling it a great episode.
A grepisode.
People were pumped about this one. Things sort of happened.
Yes.
Do you agree? Great episode? Above average?
We were just chatting about this pre-going live. The bar is so low for this season for me that this felt like an improvement.
Right.
I don't think I would necessarily call it great, but it is better.
Okay, good. A good episode.
It was good. Yeah, my head was spinning at the end. No
Right?
doubt.
And JD, where do you fall on this?
I mean, it was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
That's the energy we're looking for.
Yeah, well, you know, whatever.
Well, break it down. Let's just break it down, JD.
Let's do it.
Night 14, post-tribal council. We got a new name for the merged tribe, the final tribe, Lawatu.
Okay.
Sophie, Yellow Sophie, will actually paint a flag later. A beautiful shark. Pretty talented.
Yeah,
What
really
can't
good.
she do?
Really nice shark.
Yeah, it was a good looking shark. But anyway, after tribal council, Jawan pumped with the Nate blindside, and he talks up about how his power alliance now of the OG Hina members plus Sage plus Jawan plus Alex, I mean, they're going to run this game. They're sitting pretty. They're going to just steamroll their way to the end.
Sure they are.
No, they're not. There's a twist, damn it.
Prayer by prayer.
Yeah. Soph, okay, blue Sophie, Sophie with just the eye. She starts her apology tour, right? She makes her rounds, right? I think to Steven, she talks to Alex. She also tells us in confessional about, hey, look, if I got to cut Savannah or Rizo, I'll do it. I want to survive. But I thought it was interesting they did include this Soph part. Every time they include something about Soph, blue Sophie, I'm like, I'm taking note here. Okay, this is what you do.
Yeah.
You go, hey, look, sorry, I voted for you. My bad. I thought this was happening. It didn't, but it's okay. I thought she did a great job.
Yeah, I think her social skills have been proven in every episode. She's extremely likable. More than anything, she feels very authentic when she speaks. You know, we see people on this season of Survivor having a not so great relationship with Savannah a lot of times, that she's not being received in the same way. I think Soph or Sophie B or whatever we're calling her, she's just more of a likable person and seems more real.
You agree with that?
Yeah. There was no reason to show her right now.
Right.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
And we didn't really get much of her later in the episode. She had she was saying her Hail Marys during the immunity challenge.
Was she ever?
But she didn't get very many confessionals in this one. They just gave us a little Sophie sprinkle.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on here.
I know.
They still call her Blue Sophie.
I know.
They call her Sophie B. They don't call her Soph.
No. It was all a waste of time last week. MC JD talks about why she played her idol. And this is going to be like a big talking point really throughout this episode, or a recurring theme about her playing it, which we like applauded last week.
Yeah.
Like, smart move. Everybody knows you got it. Just play it. Get off of it. Well, geez, I don't know if it was a smart move.
No.
Betrayal of trust.
Yeah, Jawan is so pissed. Not a fan of that decision. We told you not to play it. Now you play it. That means you don't trust us.
Right. But it's my first tribal council. I don't know you people. Like, what do you expect?
You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Jesus.
God, what a game. I don't know, man. I feel for her.
I watched the episode live last night, but the Chicago Bulls were also making an ill-fated comeback, so I wasn't doing a good job of paying attention.
Yeah.
Rewatched this morning and couldn't help but notice both Sage and Jawan during this fallout portion are like, what were you doing? They were like, that was a major mistake, which of course comes to rear its ugly head a little bit later. I think MC should have sold it a different way, right? Like, say, yeah, this is my first tribal council.
Yeah.
We just met each other. I was freaking out.
Yeah.
Literally,
exactly.
Savannah watched me open it. I don't know if she told somebody.
Right.
She could have played it up way differently, but basically she was like, yeah, I don't trust anybody here. So why should they trust her?
Yeah, I think MC, I really like MC and I was sad to see her go, but I think she lacks a bit of finesse and a bit of the strategic chops that some of the other people have.
Well, JD, you told me before we went live, and maybe you heard this too on the Probes podcast, like MC just started watching Survivor or
Yes.
found out about Survivor on season 47?
She's very green.
Yeah, episode 3, season 47.
That blew my mind.
And she applied immediately as soon as she saw it, according to Jeff Probst.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean,
I mean,
also-
this sort of makes a little bit more sense.
No,
then.
and she was also one of the alternates that got 12 hours notice
Yeah,
that she
right,
was joining.
right. I did forget about that.
So not as much of, I don't know, like some of the prep or the thought that
Yeah.
goes into it when you know for weeks and weeks that you're going to be on Survivor.
Well, Joanne then talks about how Rizo and Savannah are next on the hit list. But then we get Rizo in a confessional saying, you know, okay, Nate went home. I was on the wrong side of the vote, but maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe I can play a more fluid game right now. And I think Rizzo is going to go on here to have a pretty damn good episode. I think if we were like laying out grades at the end of it, you're probably giving him a high B, if not an A+.
I would add several pluses.
Okay.
This was the best anybody's played so far this season. He dominated this episode.
Yeah, and this was a fun confessional, I thought, where he's like, yeah, okay. Like, this guy's a positive guy, too, as it is.
Totally.
like,
Had so many great confessionals. I like later on when he's like, who cares going home 10th or 4th?
Yeah.
He's trying to win.
Yeah.
And that's the problem here for the rest of his split tribe when they go to tribal council later on. They're playing to not lose. They're saying anybody but me. And he's saying, I don't care.
Yeah.
It could be me. I don't want to finish 10th.
Yeah.
I don't want to finish 4th. I'm trying to win. And you have to actually make moves. He should have gotten voted out last week when he was showing his idol.
Yeah.
And then they didn't vote for him again this
It's
week.
crazy. They should have
Even though he
listened to
was
Sage.
outnumbered in the end.
Yeah.
He played them all pretty hard. He said, I'm going to play fluidly, and he played fluidly.
Yep. Meanwhile, Savannah is in self-preservation mode, so she's like tackling it like that. Obviously, she was blindsided just as much as Riza was, but she. We're gonna get a lot of Savannah in this episode, so we can sort of put a pause there with it. But this is how we started this episode, and we're off and running here with episode 8.
Yeah, I mean, other people would have been catastrophizing, panicking, really going and spiraling, and neither Rizzo nor Savannah did that, and I thought that was really impressive. I do think, while it's really overdone to say this, but they are playing chess and other people are playing checkers, and the gap between the way they are playing and others were playing could not have been better displayed than last night.
Do you think we also only say that because we know they're probably coming back, those two?
That it is hard to,
You know what I mean?
you cannot parse that out anymore because it's already there. I think they're also benefiting by the lack of play from other people. So
Yeah.
not only are they dominating, they have other people that are not putting their neck on the line the way they are. And there's also a little bit of luck in the game.
No, of course.
Yes.
I mean,
Savannah
there's
got
gonna be a
quite
lot of
lucky
luck
got
in
this
very
game.
lucky.
She was spiraling, I
Yeah.
thought.
100%.
She was a big-time sore loser in this one
Yeah.
until she won immunity, and then it was like, guess who's back, baby?
But I don't think she was spiraling to the other people. She was going towards them and trying to remedy
Yeah.
the gaps that she had with all of them. To us, I think she was being, to the camera,
Well,
more
and
open.
Steven.
Well, we'll get to that.
Well, that's
Yeah, okay,
separate.
we'll
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's the same. I think she is spiraling. I agree with Trey.
Until she won.
Until she won.
And then
It's
she
like,
said twice, which I love because we want villains. It's
Yeah.
like they included her saying basically twice in this episode, I deserved it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay,
I
sure.
love it. I don't care. I know people can hate Savannah. I want villains. That's
Yeah.
a villain thing to say. Hell yeah.
Of course.
Cry about it. You're in the dumps. Oh, I win? Oh, yeah, I deserved it. I love it. Sorry to cut you off there, JD.
No. I mean, exactly right. I mean, she's an awesome. It's an awesome villain. It's like I don't know. I was irritated by her whole shenanigans. All of it I found annoying. But you're on top, and then suddenly you're on the bottom. Rizgod, he handled it exactly right, exactly well. He was like, all right, I'm going to use this to my advantage. And she was just it was a pity party until she won, and it was just like, all right. Hot Grim Reaper is back.
Day 15. This whole episode is basically going to take place in one day here. Yellow Sophie paints the great-looking shark on the new tribe flag. So what's your opinion on Lawatu as a name?
cool. I mean, I don't know what it is. I wish they gave some context on things. I like learning.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they tell us what it means, or somebody named it, and they usually say, "Oh, it means pineapple in Fijian," and then they're like, "Nah, that's just a thing me and my buddy used to say in school." You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of that, but yeah, we got nothing. Nothing on Loatu.
Yeah, they kind of clamp it down now because the buddy, like that thing that my buddy and I used to say, they don't like that so much.
No.
They want it to have some sort of significance.
Remember the tribe name that was just called America?
No.
That was Mike Is it Mike Holloway? Or is that his name? I think. I'm pretty sure it was that season.
That's great.
We're
That's
just going
great
to call it America.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Okay. Alex and Co, they go searching for the idol, which they figure is back in the jungle, back in play because of why did they think that? Oh, because MC played it.
played it.
Thank you.
Tribal.
And they're referring to it as a defensive idol search, which made me laugh. I mean, you also want it, but they're like, we just want to know where it is, and we don't want these other people that we want to target to not have it, of course. And then Kristina, of all people, ends up finding the certified idol. I laughed at that line. Somebody called it a certified idol. She's out there with Alex and Steven, and they're looking. She finds it, and she tells them because they know that she has it. She's like, "Hey, can we keep this a secret?"
LOL.
Yeah, I doubt it, but maybe. And I wrote in my notes, and I know, Trey, I've seen you tweeting with some people about this. I wrote, will this info find its way to Sophie B, who has the knowledge is power?
It must.
It must, right?
It has to. For sure it will.
Is the path Alex? Is the path
Yes.
Steven? Is the path okay.
That's Sophie's idol.
Yeah.
That's Sophie's idol?
100%. I
You see
agree.
Kristina find it, and then the very next confessional was Alex being like, "Yeah, I'll tell somebody if I have to."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. And the whole confessional leading up to her finding it of just whining basically about
Like
looking for
cobwebs,
idols. Like, I hate it. There's bugs. It's like, but I found it. Yay. And then Alex is like, "Ooh, I'm bummed she found it, but I'm gonna throw her under the bus. I can't wait to do that." It's like almost better, right? It's almost better to have somebody else find it. You know about it, and as you say, Trey, you got Soph in your back pocket, and it's Sophie's.
Okay, people are saying it's Sophie's idol. All right, sorry, Kristina.
Certified Sophie's idol.
You will not be playing that. A little bit later, Steven talks about the first mission, which was the vote last night, coming together, and he would like to see Savannah go next. Jawan, he's down with that plan. He's basically fearful of Savannah.
He's so scared.
Savannah the Savage, he calls her. He's scared.
He's scared.
And then Sage talks with Blue Sophie, about feeling like she's been picked on by Savannah and all these condescending digs and, quote, trying to get a reaction out of me. And Soph is like listening to her and talks about being ready to shift if she has to. But this is, I don't know, this is interesting. This, like, the Sage Savannah of it all, and Sage either using this as gameplay or maybe it was happening and we didn't see a lot of it. Like, this idea that Savannah is like being quite mean to her, being a mean girl.
I mean,
to her.
the edit didn't sell it very well because Sage just told that one story about, I guess, the chicken and Savannah naming the chicken, and that was supposed to be pointed towards Sage. I feel like we're missing something there. Perhaps there was more going on that the edit just isn't showing us. I had a hard time.
Savannah running around the chicken with its head cut off, like chasing Sage.
I'm gonna kill this chicken.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill it. You're gonna eat it.
Yeah,
like
and then throwing blood on Sage.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see it, but Soph was receptive and listened, and that's all you really can do in that moment.
Yeah. What do you think about this? The Sage part of this, like selling it to Soph.
Nora's right. We only saw Savannah talking about naming the chicken, and I didn't know it was a slight to Sage at all, but who knows what else was going on there. But it kind of just feels to me like Sage handled one target and Shannon on to the next one.
Yeah.
Who else is rubbing me the wrong way?
Yeah. That's why I sort of prefaced it with it. Is this more just of a gameplay? Like, it's pretty diabolical, but maybe smart.
I mean,
like if you're saying like, we got to get rid of this person because she makes me feel a certain way.
Yeah, I mean, from a storytelling editing point of view, that's the only really interaction that we've seen. We've seen as viewers. I mean, MC in her exit interview with Rob basically called her a bit of a mean girl as well, Savannah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think there was a bit of it happening, but to your point, Nora, we haven't seen it, and the chicken thing seems, pretty lame to bring up. I mean, it didn't seem directed at her even, like they weren't even in the same spot, really. But we weren't there, so I don't know.
Well, sage is a spice, is it not?
It is.
It is.
Yeah, maybe Savannah's like, oh, it'd be great on this chicken if we could stuff this
Sage.
chicken with sage. Not you.
Or like if she called the chicken like baby sage and then killed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sage 2.0.
That is a literal thing.
That
Or
makes
like,
more sense.
oh, hey, Sage, I heard you had pet chickens, and then cuts
yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, these are all horrific things that would make
Right,
sense. Just naming the chicken, I'm missing I feel like
Yeah.
I'm missing something.
Right, I agree. Well, then we get an awkward conversation. I thought it was a little awkward. I think even Soph thought it was a little awkward down at the water well because it's Sage, Savannah, and Sophie B. And it was funny because Sage and Savannah are like both trying to get information out of each other. Like, well, who will you guys be voting for?
Yeah.
Well, who will you guys be voting? I mean, they were both keeping it close to the vest. Like,
Very guarded conversation.
yeah, but they're like trying to pretend to work together, but it's pretty blatant. They don't like each other, and Soph is there. Yeah.
Savannah says to Sage, right? She's like, I just feel awkward, not with you. And Sage is like, it would be okay if you feel awkward with me. I just voted one of your allies off minutes ago.
Yeah.
But to Sage's credit, that does read as disingenuous from Savannah. Like, if you're mad at Sage, it's okay to be mad at Sage. There's a reason for it.
Yep. And then, and here's the part you were talking about before, JD. Savannah feels, and is telling us, like a pariah of the group. Like she feels like she's on the outs. She sheds some tears, some confessional tears. She's down in the dumps. Then that like pivots into a story that she's telling Steven about being iced out at work and how that had an impact on her. And it was so stressful that it, impacted her physically, she's telling Steven. Steven's just sitting there listening to the story. And so you weren't, I don't know, were you not buying this so much, or you thought she was laying on a little too much because she was sort of on the, the losing side at that time?
It would have hit me harder if it was just a confessional and not to Steven, I think.
Okay.
Number one. Number two, the physical effects of stress, I understand. But, not to be an old guy here, but like, yeah, like this doesn't sound like a trauma to me. It sounds like starting a new job. You know what I mean? Like it takes me about 2 years to get to know people at my workplace as well. And normally when you replace somebody, you're replacing them. You're starting a new job, you're replacing them. Her coworkers didn't like her.
She works in television. The most cutthroat business there is. I mean, so but nobody knows that in theory. I was thinking that the whole time.
They do. She said, I'm on camera to Steven, and I was under contract, so I couldn't leave. I'm like, we've worked in television. These are some of the thinnest skinned people in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. It doesn't still eat at you that Chris Webber was talking trash during our first show?
It does
for me. That was 12 years ago.
Okay.
I remember exactly what he said.
I remember too.
You remember?
Of course I remember. And you know what? 2 years later, we got in his good books, and it took us 2 years.
That's a great point.
Was it so stressful to you that it was like physically causing you pain? That Chris
I haven't
Webber
given
said
birth to a single child.
Well, actually,
it changed my opinion of Chris Webber.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Your opinion on
Michael Rappaport, I still remember what he said.
Michael Rappaport.
Get out of here,
buddy.
If you ever want,
piece of shit.
Yeah, this is a
we won that one.
anti-Rappaport.
Yeah, we did.
We 100% won that one.
Yeah, if you ever want to watch a really funny video, look up Kenya Moore absolutely dressing him down on Watch What Happens Live. I watch it once every few months. It's incredibly satisfying.
Back to this.
am sorry that she went through an experience that was that traumatic for her and manifested in these physical ways. As a television viewer watching Survivor, the way this scene was fitting into the show felt very abrupt, and it felt performative because of the context with which it was presented. As you said earlier, I don't know if it was JD or Trey, had this been in a confessional one-on-one where she was sharing a vulnerability, I think I would have been
And just left at that.
less judgmental of it. But because it felt like it was leveraging her experience to gain favor and sympathy from others, it just didn't hit the same way.
Okay.
But yeah, everything is relative to your own personal experience, and what I can tolerate and what other people tolerate is different.
And I do believe things like that probably come out in this type of setting where you haven't eaten for 2 weeks, you haven't slept.
Yeah.
I could see things like that triggering those type of emotions. I get that. We get that. But yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe how it went then with Steven. He didn't really say anything, did he?
That was a big takeaway for me. This guy is a good listener.
Really good. Very
He was
active.
locked in. He's like,
Very
I'm
active
just
listener.
listening to you vent.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just need to vent. I have a lot of sympathy for Savannah, and I believe that the stress could have an effect on her.
Sure.
But it did feel a little bit like she was like, sometimes like crying in the middle, like,
Checking. No,
you
checking.
buying this?
Yeah, maybe. All right, day 15, immunity challenge. So we get a few things here before we get to the actual challenge. We're going to be randomly drawn into 2 groups of 5. And the winning group, so the winning color, they're all going to earn immunity. It's a little different than seasons prior where we've done the split, but then we'll have like 2 winners, right? We'll give out 2 necklaces to one to the blue and one to the yellow, but that's not what we're doing here. Person that lasts the longest overall obviously wins it for their group and is going to win some food, but they're going to win an advantage as well. Not just the necklace, but an advantage. And the winning 5 get to eat deli sandwiches.
Do it yourself.
Do-it-yourself sandwiches.
I've never heard anyone describe. Isn't every sandwich a do-it-yourself sandwich that you make?
I guess Probst listed. I didn't write it down. He listed a
lot of pork
some
products.
of the meat products. Yeah, and then he said the cookies, and people pop for that.
Fresh baked.
Yes.
Hopefully warm. Hopefully they're warm.
Who said that, by the way? Because that was annoying.
Maybe Alex? I'm not sure.
Hopefully warm.
Like they're staying at the what is it? DoubleTree.
Hey,
Yeah,
those
exactly.
cookies are good.
They're very good.
And they're always warm.
They're always piping hot.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's totally lame. It's a lame reward,
Oh, it's
but
pathetic.
but also like, what do you want? It's a do-it-yourself sandwich, but you want warm cookies on top. Like, why are you complaining? Take the cookies. Shut up about it. Hopefully, there's ice cold milk with it too.
Hopefully we can leave some for Santa. All right, we're split into groups here. The blue group is Sage, Rizo, MC, Jawan, and Sophie. The yellow group is Steven, Kristina, Soph, Alex, and Savannah. This is the challenge where you are standing on little pegs and you just got to stand there. Whoever can take the pain the longest, and eventually, like, I guess, I don't know, was it like 10-minute intervals or something like that? You're going to move down. The piece of wood is going to get smaller and smaller. We've seen this before. It's a classic. Who wants it? Who's going to suck it up?
You gotta dig deep.
Got to dig deep. Now, usually, I feel like these type of challenges, this type of challenge, favors smaller, petite, usually women. I don't know if that's the shape of the foot comes into play. Maybe you're used to wearing like high heels and stuff. You have more pain tolerance.
I think it's all
Well,
of
women
it.
have more pain tolerance in general.
Our center of gravity is lower.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things going for them. And turns out that's going to be true here because Kristina drops first. Alex goes next. Then Rizo. Then MC. Then Steven. Soph starts saying her prayers. Jawan drops right before the final transition. Soph drops. It's down to Savannah for the yellow group. Sage drops next. So now it's Savannah and Sophie on their 2 colors, on their 2 sides. I think Probe said we're like 23 minutes in. So, ballpark 25 minutes in. They really milked this challenge, I'll say, because there's a lot of like people cheering on, whoever the competitors remaining. A lot of like eye rolling at one another and like Savannah being cocky, maybe asking like, what's the record? And you get a lot of shots of Sophie again rolling her eyes.
I mean, I love that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's fine.
This is what they have to do, though. Make them face each other. Because Jeff has to describe every
that's
fucking
interesting.
thing. Oh, Sophie's rolling her eyes, and then
Oh, the legs is wobbling.
yeah, it's like the whole point of it. I thought originally was it was kind of blind, so you couldn't tell
Right.
if somebody was struggling or not.
Yeah.
So if you want them to see each other struggling, just like face it, but to do it in a V or something.
Like
you
a
know what
big
I'm saying?
circle.
V was pretty smart.
Yeah, and then they can
But
see
they also
their-
want the other people sitting out to be like, she's wavering, Savannah.
Yeah.
She's wavering. Like, you know,
I guess.
cheer
I
them
guess.
on. Maybe.
But
Anyway,
yeah.
Probst at one point says, "You were on the thinnest piece of wood." Made me laugh. All right, Jeff.
That was a pretty thin piece.
It was very, man,
Just a sliver.
Yeah.
it's a painful looking challenge. It's one of those challenges like, we all could do it. We could all get up there, but you're like, I'm just like, my feet, I think, would cramp up. I don't know how
yeah.
long
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
but
Totally.
this would be bad 10 minutes in, I feel like.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sophie drops. Savannah wins. And in a weird episode for Savannah, a good one, because she wins a lot of things and has the advantage. But I did like this part where she really, and it did feel sincere to me, thanked her yellow tribe for the support that they were giving her
Right.
on the sidelines. There was a lot of Brandon.
Do it for Brandon.
Brandon.
Do it for Brandon
1 year
talk.
anniversary.
Yeah, that's right. And I thought that was a smart move. It did seem sincere to me.
On
too.
her part.
On her part.
Yeah,
on her
yeah,
part.
yeah.
I hope they're still together.
They are. I checked today.
Wow.
It'd be
That was
awkward to
my
watch it
first
back.
thought.
Yeah, it would be. It would be. So the losing 5 are going to get sent to the old Uli camp. And they're going to have no interaction with the winners before tribal council. Did anybody else think at first that the winning people were also going to be voting at tribal council, or was it just me?
Initially, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, like, oh no, they're not even coming outside of Savannah, who has the advantage. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, or I was writing a note. That slipped by me, Jeff.
Yeah, maybe you saw Vooch miss yet another fourth quarter shot and distracted you.
Damn.
What did you think about the editing choices with the prayer, the saying the Hail Marys, and they were using that audio?
Yeah,
Like, they tried to make it pretty dramatic.
Yeah, I mean, people are standing on thin pieces of wood. They're
Exactly.
trying
Yeah.
to crank up the drama.
Look,
It's fine.
it fell on the composer. Like he or she brought out all the stops, man. We got some electronica in there. They dusted off the Hardinger fiddle, that the awesome sound. Like, go back and watch it. It is, excuse me for saying it, cinematic. It's like
Cinema.
Cinema,
it's
JD.
cinema.
All right.
Sorry, cinema.
JD.
Yeah, it's very cool. But fucking 14 minutes of an hour long show, essentially. That's a long time to be watching people standing on sticks.
True.
You know what I'm
This is
saying?
true.
yeah. And that was almost the whole time they were up there. They were up there for like half an hour.
Wow, that's a good point. Okay.
But anyways, I would be happy not to see this challenge for a few seasons.
Oh, interesting.
But,
Get your hands inside the box, Sophie.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, come on,
What does that matter?
get your hands.
What do you get a whole?
because you
this
can
is gonna-
grip. You can grip. Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm gonna go like this outside and grip?
You're gonna do
Seems
whatever
silly.
it takes.
I know,
Whatever
but I
it
don't think it's
takes.
gonna really help you. Is my
you.
point. Yeah. but-
It might.
Anyway, we go to the old Uli camp because these are the losers. Sophie tells Sage and Jawan, here's the plan, all right? Get aggressive with pitching Rizo on voting me out. We got to blindside him. We got to have him not play his idol. And to make it believable, just say, I'm a challenge beast. I thought this was a smart idea at first. Now,
loved it.
Yeah, now this is
loved it too.
gonna be a bad game. And she goes too far, but right there, smart.
Loved it.
Yeah, we don't need to freak out about whose name gets thrown out there. This is a good reason to say it's me. I already won one. I nearly won this one. I'm a beast. Did you see me paint a shark? If we have a painting challenge, you're fucked. So that was smart. But the problem is, Sophie then tells MC her plan to throw a vote on Jawan, like a hinky vote, right? Just in case Rizo does play his idol, because then it would at least be a tie, whoever Rizo votes for, and then we can get our way out of that. MC then spills the beans to Jawan to rebuild that trust. And again, this takes a crazy game of telephone, like the way this moves around and gets back, and it will go on later. But is that where Sophie just made the mistake in just telling the Jawan vote? She didn't need to tell anybody
She didn't
that.
need to tell anybody.
Yeah.
I think she got excited and she obviously trusted MC enough to tell her. I also kind of wish she had waited just like later in the day, because it felt like it was still during the day and there was still a lot of time for conversations to happen and back and forth. And I think maybe if she had waited closer to the actual vote, and if she needed to tell somebody, she could have told them right before when they can no longer really do anything.
She just didn't need to tell anybody.
She kind of did. She kind of needed
Why?
to tell. Because if if there's one vote on Jawan and there's one vote on Sophie, because they don't know at this point that Savannah's coming to their tribe, right? So imagine Rizo plays his idol. There'd be one vote on each of them. You're clearing with your tribe, like, hey, I'm doing this. I need you on my side to vote out Jawan. Right. She didn't need an ally in that moment had Rizo played his idol, and it's a 1-1 vote. She had to tell somebody. She should have waited longer.
Yeah.
And then this would have been a complete non-factor because then they're like, uh-oh, Savannah came. They didn't know what she had.
And I guess the big problem with all of it, too, was MC just felt like almost guilty that she had played her idol and wanted to get back in the good graces of Jawan, right? Hence why she went to go tell him.
Again, I think she didn't take the time to calculate what would happen or what the potential outcomes would be in both scenarios. Jawan going home is not detrimental for MC's game. Obviously, MC going home is a problem. So at that point, MC has really no protections, very few strong bonds. She has a lot of like medium level bonds with people. So if I was MC, I'd be in the anybody but me camp for this particular vote.
Because it's such a small vote, too, with only 5 of them. Yeah, and somebody's got an idol. You're trying to decide whether or not he's going to play it. Well,
she said on her exit interview that it was because she didn't want 2 black people on the jury to start off. That's why she told Jawan.
Yeah.
Oh,
honestly,
interesting.
valid concern because the first 2 votes of basically every new era season after the merge have been people of color.
Yeah. So but MC is saying in the event that Rizo plays his idol, that I don't want it to be Jawan versus, like, let's say, Sophie, and then we're gonna.
Right, but I don't know what the alternative
Right.
is. It would have to be who else is there?
Sophie.
Sophie.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what she was saying.
Yeah.
I'm telling you so that you're on my side and we can get Sophie if there's
Right.
a tie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But Sophie's putting herself on the block.
Again, you can say that this has to be said in advance. It doesn't, because first off, let the guy play his idol to find out what happens, and then you're allowed to talk there.
Yeah, exactly.
You're allowed to be like,
Yeah.
all right, well, let's get Sophie then. She's a challenge beast. Then you just say that if that's the plan. Anyway, it sucks for MC then. This is going to come back around on her, of course.
Right. And now there's two black people on the jury.
And she's one of them.
Yeah.
Instead of Jawan.
Right.
Sandwiches part, because we got more with Savannah coming. So sandwiches, I mean, I don't know. There wasn't a lot said at sandwiches talk.
Alex said they were good. He was all about the sandwiches.
Yeah, they made them.
You think it tastes better when you make it?
Yeah,
yourself?
of course. It's like, what's on this sandwich?
I would
It's
say
all
the
wrapped up.
opposite's usually true, isn't it?
Well, I mean,
It usually tastes better when somebody else makes it for you.
I prefer
guess.
anybody else making my food.
me too, but if I don't know what's on there, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
who put relish on this?
Yeah.
Surprise sandwich.
Yeah. You don't like mayo, but
No,
like,
it's
I
true.
would put mayo on the sandwich.
Right. Yeah.
So Savannah, after they eat their sandwiches, she gets to go off to Tree Mail, and she gets her necklace, which I had totally forgotten that
Yeah,
she
me
wasn't
too.
given at the actual challenge.
Totally.
I was like, oh yeah, there it is. So she gets to put that on. She learns of her advantage, which is going to be to visit the losing side, have as many conversations as she wants, and then decide whether she wants to vote at tribal council. And if she doesn't, she can just keep that as an extra vote. That's a fun twist. I like that part.
This was an insane
Advantage.
level of advantage that she got.
Super duper.
She got food.
Yep.
She got immunity.
Yep.
She got to influence a vote. She got an extra vote. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
For winning one challenge.
Yeah.
For standing on a tiny piece of wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the one that if everybody were picking, she would have been the #1 pick for who's going to win this.
Yeah,
I agree.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And I mean, again, we didn't see much of her once she got to the beach, but a complete sort of turnaround flip, lack of humility at all, right? It was just like, I'm marching in there. I'm the hot Grim Reaper, right? Like, I was in tears.
Her waving coming in.
Yeah. Oh, it was great. It was great. Just like, hey, sorry guys. I know this is awkward. Blah blah blah. None of that. It's like, I'm here to fuck shit up. Let's go. I was on the bottom for 5 minutes. Now I'm on the top.
Not anymore.
Let's go. I mean, and to your point, Skates, I fucking love it. Like,
Yeah, I know. I love it. This is what I want. We've been begging for this.
Exactly.
She's the new Parvati, for sure.
Yeah. So she crashes the party here. Jawan tells Sage all about what MC said, and he talks about now targeting Sophie. So again, this is just making its way around. So now Sage takes her hinky vote secret back to Sophie. So it's gone full circle here. And this is when the Hot Grim Reaper arrives. Sage is pissed. Oh man, I would be. Imagine being Sage right now.
She's so over it. Oh, I don't blame her.
Rizzo and Savannah talk about how they want to keep Yellow Sophie. Now this was some good gameplay here from Rizzo, obviously. Like everybody wants to get rid of Yellow Sophie. Why the hell would I want to get rid of her?
I love it.
Why?
Yeah.
She's a challenge beast. Perfect. We'll always have her as a carrot to dangle out there
Right.
when we need to get people to like come together on a vote.
And she's
Very
off
smart.
alone out there. She doesn't really have that many
That's true too.
connections.
That's true too. And then I wrote, we have a weird scene here, I thought, between MC and Sophie. And it was just a strange scene, them talking to each other. And I guess a part of it was like they were starting to figure out maybe it's going to be one of us. But was I the only one that thought it was odd? I just thought it was the way they were talking to each
You're
other.
talking about when she's like I'm getting a weird
something
vibe.
weird, yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
there's something in the air. It's like, no, I'm getting a weird vibe from you. Like, what are you
I feel like
doing?
you're gonna write my name down, and she's just like,
Yeah, exactly. And then-
Yikes.
actually, I am.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
So as we go to final commercial, Sage tells us, she's the narrator here, it's either Rizzo, depending on what he does with his idol, it's Sophie, because she's a challenge beast, or it's MC, because it's come full circle now here onto MC. Night 15. Let's talk about Nate's fedora. We gotta start with Nate's fedora. We gotta show you Nate's fedora.
Do we ever?
Everybody was like, who the hell is this guy? He looks so different than he looked out on the island. He's shaved. He's got the glasses, yeah, and he's got a fedora on.
He looks insane. Who is that man?
He came in with a
detective.
beard on his face, right? Like
Yeah.
he didn't
Yes.
just grow a Survivor
Yes.
beard.
It's so weird. People are starting to wonder, like, did the real Nate just go home? Like, I can't go to Ponderosa. I can't be on the jury. I'm going to go home. And they're like, we got to find a Nate lookalike.
Throw a hat on him.
Yeah, throw a fedora on him.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but that is not Nate.
Okay.
I don't know who that man is.
Wow.
That's not Nate.
That man is an imposter.
Also, like, just blanket rule, tiny brimmed fedoras are never allowed. Ever, ever, ever.
So you said this look from Nate here, and we're showing everybody on YouTube, in the
Yes.
fedora, reminded you of another reality, I guess, I'll throw it in air quotes, star?
Yes, Gino from 90 Day Fiance. Tell me that's not a spitting image.
Tell me that's not from I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah.
It's the better
That's not a real man.
Is that
That's
a
an
stanzo?
actor.
Yeah.
A stanzo hat? Gino is known for always wearing hats, primarily fedoras, and he and his fiancee Jasmine would constantly fight about his hat wearing.
Right.
So
So apparently he would wear this during sex.
all the time, he wouldn't take it off. He's a really strange character.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a crazy way to be a never nude.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a hat.
Yeah.
Can never see the top of my head.
Anyway, we've fallen from Saul's slutty vest a few seasons ago.
Yeah.
I love our fashion risk, but this one didn't
I
hit
mean,
for me.
let's be honest. Nate looks so much better with a beard, too.
Really, truly.
He
Yeah.
looked a lot better. Like,
Yeah.
forget the fedora for a second. Like, yeah.
It's like contouring for men. You know,
A
like
beard?
women use
100%.
contour. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a handsome guy.
He looks
here.
younger.
He's
I'll
not
say that.
unattractive. It's just creepy. That's not Nate.
Oh,
That's
so
first term Obama.
Yes. So Jeff talks about whether or not there are tribal lines still. And we get this whole thing about, is it sort of OG Uli and the OG Hina and all that. There's a lot of talk about Rizzo's idol. That comes up again. And then suddenly Sophie just cuts to the chase. And she's like, look, it's me or MC. And I want to stay. And she pitches her case. She did her little speech to the rest of them about, hey, I want to be here tomorrow. And again, if it's me or her, then please keep me. And then out of nowhere, we get a live tribal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was who got up first?
MC.
MC.
MC got up and went to Jawan. Is that right?
She's like, can I ask you for a favor or something to that effect?
Right. And we get no closed captioning.
Yeah.
Nothing from the whispers.
Yep.
So we have no idea what anybody is saying here.
I think she was like, are you looking at that hat? Do you see what he's wearing? Where did he get that hat?
And while they're doing that, Nate's dropping dice.
Yeah.
Some died.
And then someone else is like, he's always wearing
And
the
he's like
hat.
kicking them over to Jeff. He's like, they're not mine. Yeah, it was just sort of weird how it popped off, and then we get to the vote. Savannah decides to keep her vote up in the voting confession, and Rizzo decides not to play his idol again. And MC gets 4 of the 5 votes. Now I guess they don't know that.
Yeah.
Well, they only saw 4 votes, right?
Total.
So they must be like, what the hell? There's
the hell?
6 of us here. Why? What?
They should be able to figure it out.
They should.
Yeah.
They should. MC though, gone. Bummer.
I know. I really liked her.
So did I. But I guess just she just got squeezed here. I mean, it's a lot of bad luck.
Yeah.
The way it's split up into the small tribe of 5 and one guy has an idol. Suddenly somebody's showing up with an extra vote. Like, it sucks. It's bad luck a little bit, but.
Getting split into 2 separate tribes was the worst luck because they had the numbers advantage. Old Hina did, if they were able to stay together, and there could have been 5 of them voting together. That didn't happen. Savannah coming in, they all talked about, does she have something more of an advantage, not knowing what she had? Nora, you hit on it earlier. Not a lot of great connections, I don't think, for MC, so she's not totally in the know about what's going on. And if you flash back to earlier in the season, she spilled the beans to Sophie about Matt's plan once upon a time. So you throw that in, you throw in her playing her idol last week. There's like a lot of reasons to not trust her. And like I said earlier, everybody except for Rizo and Savannah were playing to not lose. So they're just like, anybody but me, Sage and Jawan, this is worse for their game, getting rid of MC.
Totally.
100%.
But they're like, I get to be here tomorrow.
I know.
So I'll do it.
Yeah. Anything to add to that, JD?
No, the live tribal, if you're not going to show us the subtitles or let us know what they're saying or have some sort of payoff, then don't show it. Like, just don't show it.
Yeah, but Jeff loved it.
Okay, but
our first live tribal of season 49.
it's just frustrating and it's just time consuming. Like, it is fun. I don't hate the live tribal, but I need to know what is either happening or a little hint of what's happening, and then I need some sort of payoff afterwards because I need to know what she said to all of them.
What did MC say in her exit interviews? Was she asked
Well,
about
I didn't
this?
get that far. I didn't get that far. So, the show starts at 1. We got to go at 1. So
I did like when Rizo said, "You're asking me? What did she possibly say to him?"
I know.
I don't know.
Are you playing your idol?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe, but it would be nice to know. It would be like, we just want to know. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, tell me what you
gotta tell us.
You gotta tell us.
something. Because otherwise it's just 5 minutes of and then a vote and it goes the way we thought it was going to go anyway. So like, what was the play? She obviously had some sort of, pardon the pun, Hail Mary that she was doing. Like, so let's know what it is, or I don't know. Maybe we'll find out next week, but I doubt
They
it.
may show next week at the beginning.
In you guys talking about maybe the lack of connections from Yellow Sophie or even MC, you guys sort of brought this up a couple times. You've reminded me that early in this game, when those 2 tribes were winning because the blue tribe was a disaster, there was a lot more talk and bonding and alliance and at least projecting gameplay from Uli,
Yes.
the red tribe, Rizo, Savannah, Nate was there, Jawan even, than there was ever with the yellow tribe.
Right.
So you start to wonder, were they literally, because they talked about like just good vibes,
They were.
just hanging out. And it's like, yeah, maybe you really were. Like, which on one hand, you could build a great connection that way, I guess.
Right.
But I mean, not the survivor connection maybe that you need or that type of trust. I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah. All right, lots more to talk about. And we're going to do it in tree mail. First one from William B. More of a comment than a question. That's fine. We like this too. Rizo has really grown on me. The move to keep Sophie as a big threat and eliminate MC was pretty shrewd. Everybody seems to agree with this one.
100%.
TK, you gave it an A++++ for Rizo this episode.
This was a great episode for Rizo. They had him dead to rights for 2 straight weeks. He brought out an idol and was like, I'm not even going to need to play this. That was last week, and he didn't get a vote?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And, like, to his credit, as soon as Savannah showed up on the beach, he's like, here's what we're doing. We're getting rid of one of them. He knew instantly they're going to mess this up.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't scared. And that's the biggest difference. So now he gets back with the fully merged tribe next week. He's got his idol. Savannah has an extra vote. And Sophie has knowledge is power.
Yeah.
That's the big 3.
Yeah.
They're stacked.
Yep. And I like that part about when Savannah showed up. He's like, here's what we're doing. And he also was very confident. He's like, I'll get Sage and Jawan back. we'll get them back.
Right.
And maybe that's like, they'll be fearful that it will like fall on them
Yeah.
because I have an idol and it could fall on you. So you better like come with me. So yeah, it's a good
I
point.
think he can get Jawan back. I think Jawan is easily manipulated.
I do too.
Sage, maybe not. It depends on how scared she is and what she's being motivated by. But yeah, I echo all of Trey's sentiments. Rizzo has totally my impression of him has shifted significantly. In the beginning, when we saw the little clips of them, he was definitely giving bing bong. Like he seemed silly and young and immature, but he has proven himself to be a player in this game, extremely dominant, and by luck or whatever, Survivor magic, him and Savannah working together like this, I see them going extremely far.
Even when they're separated, they're brought back together.
Yeah.
They've been together the entire show. Every tribe swap, they were together.
tribe.
And even this one where they're divided, she wins. She gets the
comes
advantage
back.
to come to his damn tribe.
There
It's
is a
crazy.
strong element of luck in the game as well.
Jesus. Anything to add there, JD?
I mean, I was complaining about, giving 49 their flowers and not looking ahead to 50, but I cannot wait to see this guy in 50.
Yeah, I
because, as Trey mentioned, I mean, this guy is playing chess and everyone else is just playing checkers, and I just want to see him with the big dogs. You know what I mean?
And they're going to have no idea what type of gameplay he has.
They're
There's
going to
that
catch
part,
him
too.
completely off guard. I mean, we know he's going deep in this season, and I think he's going to go deep next season as well.
Wow. Okay.
It's pretty awesome to watch.
I mean, you just like every time he talks in a confessional or any scene, like can't you just picture Jeff Probst like
Eating it up.
just, oh my God.
Yeah.
He's a young guy. He's charismatic. He's playing to win. This is like, he's literally saying, I don't give a damn if I'm 4th or 10th. I want to win the thing. Like that's music to Jeff's ears.
course.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maybe he'll cry soon. He'll even love that even more.
He cried like episode 1, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I couldn't believe how good I did at that.
Tears
my
of joy.
magnificence brought tears to my own eyes. I also love his line where he's like, anybody can win a competition. She's not going to win every one.
Yeah.
He said it a couple times.
Yeah, she's, who cares? I won one once upon a time.
It's not the Terminator.
Yeah, not the
Terminator.
Yeah, and she's good. We
Yes.
said this. Like, she's probably one of the most athletic people out there. But it's a great point. Like, she hasn't won like 4 in a row here, guys. She's like won one, did well in another one. She is a good puzzle beast. I do think she's good on the puzzle, but it was a good point from Rizo. Like, everybody relax.
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah. But also, he's like, he's saying that because he's like, I want to keep her around. Because at one point, he'll be like, we got to get rid of her, man.
Yeah.
She's winning everything. It'll be great. All right. Doug writes in, it feels appropriate that in an episode where there was a reward of deli sandwiches, Survivor fed us a bunch of baloney with the Savannah underdog story arc. My prediction, this is Doug's, is she goes next week.
Wow.
That's a hell of a call from Doug. I like the prediction.
Don't put money on it, Doug.
You don't think so?
No.
No. Okay. Not at all.
No.
All right. What do you think, Trey?
Well, what are the numbers here? What are the numbers of the tribes left over? I've literally lost track.
I mean, we have
Me
nine.
too.
We have 9 people.
Yep.
We have from the OG Hina. It would be Yellow Sophie. It would be Kristina. It would be Steven. I think I've got the 3
Yes.
there. And then we've got Alex and Soph. They're the old blues. So that gets us up to 5. We've got Jawan, Sage, Rizzo, and Savannah. Wow, I did it. So that's our 9. So it's actually like 4, 3, 2 from the originals.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I think Savannah is going to continue to be in the crosshairs for sure,
Yeah.
even though they're just scared of Rizzo having an idol.
Yeah.
They don't know what Savannah has. An extra vote can be helpful, especially when we're talking about the numbers, how they are. But it does feel like the tightest 3 is Rizzo, Soph, and Savannah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Alex can go either way, I think. And Jawan, it feels like we'll just vote however they tell him to, or whoever puts the best pitch into his ear at the last second.
Man, I said this already. Jawan feels like a 0 vote finalist to me so much. So much. Like he'll be there and he's going to potentially get raked across the coals with you're flipping and you're flopping.
You're flipping and
Which is
flopping.
like, that's the
Yeah.
game of Survivor. You
Play in the middle.
Yeah, and people get all upset about it. Because you cost me, man, the person on the jury or whatever.
If Doug is right, I'll eat a bologna sandwich.
Wow.
Cool.
If Savannah goes next week,
Yeah.
you'll eat a bologna sandwich.
And I don't like bologna.
And you got to make it yourself. Do it yourself
I'll make
sandwich.
it during the show.
DIY.
Okay, and then eat it.
Wow.
Okay, there you go.
I'll do it yourself in show ASMR. You get to listen to me slapping stuff on bread and munching on the sandwich.
You got to eat the whole thing.
Gross.
That's how we do it.
It'd be tough.
It would be dry. I'd be dry.
Yeah, you got some water
I'll
there?
have
You got
to have a lot of drinks.
But I mean, this comment or question too, or it does go to what you were saying earlier, JD. Like the Savannah understory arc, Doug wasn't buying it.
No.
It was like that was weird. How it flipped so suddenly, and then flipped right back. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Tyler writes, "If I'm Nate, I'm so pissed. We're just back to Hina and Uli now, but I got tagged out. WTF? Hated the twists in theory, but the episode was great. Thoughts? Well, Tyler, you're getting all of our thoughts here.
Yeah.
But poor Nate. That's
Poor
Survivor,
Nate.
man. That's Nate and MC now here. I think that's sort of back to back, like tough squeezes.
Yeah.
For being honest.
For sure. Do you think she'll wear a fedora next week?
Oh, God. I hope so.
He's got the 100 fedoras that he's trying. What do they call them?
100 stanzo fedora.
Oh my God.
Where's every single person?
Dr. Barry's in line.
You gotta wear the fedora.
Secret. Everybody's in a
Yeah,
fedora.
yeah. Oh, that would be so funny. Allison writes, I feel like the food they've been getting has been getting more ordinary, like snacks you'd eat in your house.
Preach.
I'm sure they'd be happy with any food, but do you think they prefer this? Familiar foods, maybe less likely to get sick or overeat? Or are they clamoring for Applebee's like they're Liz out there?
I agree, Allison. I've been saying this for years. Where is the budget? Are you joking? Why, where are the corporate shills? You can't build an
Where are the
Olive
corporate
Garden out
shills?
there and have them go and eat endless bread?
I know.
Come on. I want to see that.
Yeah.
It's like Probst shut it down or something, right?
I don't
it's
know.
Like it's not pure,
Something's
man.
wrong.
This is a failure in the sales department to me. You got to go out and you got to close that deal. You got to get Applebee's. You got to get Chili's. You got to get Olive Garden.
Oh, you want one every week?
Sure.
Why not?
Why not?
When was the
Blooming
last time they
onion
went? We haven't been to the sanctuary at all, have
The
we?
sanctuary is being rebuilt, I guess.
Well, hopefully they're building an Olive
Decked
Garden.
out for the 50s.
Maybe they're building a table and chairs.
Yeah.
They're not even giving them pizza. They gave them charcuterie the other one, and now
Exactly.
they're doing these
Yeah,
DIY sandwiches.
these are pathetic.
What is
It's
going
bad.
on?
They didn't even get their peanut butter sandwiches, which they normally get like the second war challenge.
It's a joke.
This week's reward: bread and ice soup. What?
What?
That's just
right.
water, Jeff.
Yeah, bread and water. Bread and water,
I
man.
do like less likely to overeat.
Yeah.
They're like, well, I'm just gonna eat another
It's
sandwich.
like nobody's ever made themselves sick on their do-it-themselves sandwiches. They would eat
true.
one, maybe two. That's it.
They're not giving them booze either that often.
They didn't look like booze. I was watching.
That was iced tea, I
It was
think.
iced tea. I think so too. I thought it might have been a Coke, but I definitely think this
Yeah,
one
I
was
think it
iced
was
tea.
iced
We
tea.
talked about it last week when you were
Oh,
here.
Dude.
okay.
Because we were debating, was it wine? Because they were having charcuterie.
They were.
You gotta have wine.
I thought so. I
At
agreed
least
with
if
you.
you
JD was
like
right.
alcohol, yeah.
Yes.
Remember the days when they was you're gonna go on a boat, like
Yeah.
you're gonna go on a cruise
know.
and have ice cold beers
Anything.
and fucking lobster tails.
Why not?
What is
really have
happening?
got back.
You can watch the new Adam Sandler movie and spend a night in a bed.
Yeah.
I don't know if
The
that's
back of
better,
an
but you
Aztec.
can do it.
But you know what's even crazier? The Amazing Race is on right after. Same network.
Yeah.
They're doing in-show placements. They have an
Oh, like
Expedia sponsorship.
maybe too much. Yeah.
The guy's got his phone on Expedia booking the
Yeah.
flight. So like
Yeah.
clearly somebody at CBS knows how to make the partnerships happen.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Maybe Jeff is just like, nah,
I think
we're not
Jeff-
selling out. We're punk.
That's what I think happened.
Well, come on.
We're punk. Charcuterie.
Yeah.
Nothing says punk like salami and
Well,
crackers.
in the reality game, yes, that's right. might as well have a mohawk at that point.
The giant bowl of red onions was killing me. Just right in the middle of the table. Have as many red onions as you want.
I mean, don't you have to put your hand to the bottom of that bowl of red onions though to find out if there's a clue or something?
Yeah, for sure.
You're gonna dump
Smell
out
like
everything.
onions
You
nonstop.
have to dump out everything.
Onion fingers.
Just
Play the
throwing
game.
cold cuts everywhere. Nothing in here.
Maybe that's why they've cut back on all this delicious food. They're like, people just started throwing it everywhere, looking for things. Like, no.
They had such a great Applebee's moment too.
I know, that was legendary.
Iconic.
Big time.
They had somebody out there with like literally had a hissy fit because they couldn't eat a burger from Applebee's.
It's the only thing she could eat.
I know, that's...
You would have never thought that Applebee's would go away. It felt like
I
a
know.
lifetime deal for Applebee's
like
in that moment.
The big wigs at Applebee's, like, yeah.
I can't believe this. This is our best buzz in decades.
Yeah,
This is
maybe they
crazy.
freaked out because Liz was so how do I put this? Annoying and like not super likable.
Right.
And they didn't want to have correlation with that with
They
their
didn't
brand.
want her as their spokesperson.
Because it's
That's
a bit of a wild
That's
card.
a great point. Unfortunately, over 49 seasons, we've had some, not Liz, I'm not saying Liz, but like some pretty shitty people.
Yeah,
in
there's
real
been
life out there.
controversy.
And what
Sure.
what happened? The Applebee people would be freaking out if like dickhead number A, dickhead A is like eating a blooming onion.
They have creative control. They're gonna cut it up, and you're just gonna see bits of them saying like, "I love onion, blooming,
true.
great burger, 10 out of 10."
Sophie was cooking. When she got mad about the fruit, she knew what was coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was more from
She's
Whole
like,
Foods.
she's like, oh man, they're saving all the budget for 50.
Yeah.
We're getting nothing. We're getting just keys, and make it yourself sandwiches.
Keys and pepperoni. Great.
But I don't understand the idea of like saving the budget. The budget is replenished every
You're
year.
right.
It's not a limited
right.
supply of budget.
Yeah, but Dr. Barry has every time he's on screen, he gets more money.
He has a fee.
Yeah.
He does have a fee.
Interesting.
I think this is Dr. Barry's
That
call.
secret maybe cost them.
Yeah, it could be. Or Dr. Barry's like, if these people eat rich foods, I'm going to have to be treating everybody. And you
Everyone's
know I'm
gonna-
sending them home.
Yeah.
They've all got gout.
Yeah.
Everyone has
Bland
gout.
food diet.
Yeah, they're gonna get gout from this last challenge. Charcuterie and
Back
deli
to back.
meats.
A lot of salt.
A lot of
Yeah, they're all getting gout.
All right, Matt B has the final word here in Tree Mail. Build your perfect deli sandwich. What bread type, meat, veggie, and condiment, and cheese would go in your sandwich? Who wants to start us off? Who wants to make it on their sandwich?
Why didn't we buy all this stuff and make it?
I know. Well, you're going to be eating one next week.
Oh,
when
how
Savannah
dare you.
goes home. All right, well, go ahead.
Big
You
old bologna sandwich coming from Nora.
go ahead. I assume you're not putting bologna in yours.
I am not putting bologna. I like an American Italian deli sandwich.
Okay.
So like a ciabatta bread. And I like pesto when they put it on the bread.
Okay.
And fresh mozzarella.
Okay.
And salami. and mozzarella, fresh mozz. And then either prosciutto or salami. Not both.
Okay.
I just want one. And then banana peppers, a little bit of the juice of the peppers.
Okay.
Arugula,
Oh, well, you're putting multiple veggies on here. Okay.
salt and pepper.
No wonder you don't want to make your own. It takes 40 minutes.
and olive oil. And then slap it up.
Slap it.
That's a good sounding sandwich, Nora. I gonna lie.
So you got the gourmet shit up in there.
That's right.
Trey, how about it?
Boar's Head Italian from Publix. Crusty bread.
Ooh,
I've told this
crusty.
story before, definitely on No Dunks. I went and ordered this from the Publix right here by JD's house, and unfortunately, they made 4 of them. I didn't even stop. Oh, yeah. Just keep going. Just keep going.
How did they misinterpret
Wait, you
that?
ordered 4.
I don't know how I got 4.
He wanted one,
I wanted 1 footlong.
and they heard 4.
4 footlogs. And I never stopped.
Wait, did you pay for all 4?
Oh, yeah, I did. I paid for all 4. I left 2 here for your family.
Oh, yeah,
I ate a full one.
They're
and then
delicious.
Take the last one home and ate it for 2 more meals.
4 sandwiches in this economy.
$60.
It took
Forever.
so long.
Oh man, they
so
take
long.
so long.
They
over
take a
there.
while.
Because they go step by step. It's not
They
like
do.
we make one sandwich, move on to the
No,
next one.
they
I could have
got 'em
stopped
all.
right then and there.
Oh yeah.
But it was more like 4 loaves came out. The spreads were spreading. I was like, well, I'm locked in here.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'll be back in 2 hours with the goods.
Once the loaf is cut, you can't go back.
Exactly.
so funny.
You split it, you buy it. That's what they say back in the deli.
So you start with a boar's head. What else goes on
Okay,
there?
crusty bread.
Oh, very crusty bread.
Yeah, me
I
too.
like a spicy mustard. I like a mayo.
Nice.
Nice.
I think they do a provolone cheese.
Yep.
Is the standard.
Sure.
Shreddis. The only lettuce you want on a shredded.
I do like
Shredded
lettuce too.
lettuce. Garlic pickles. Banana peppers,
Yes.
salt, pepper, oregano, vinegar, oil. I want it to be so sloppy.
So sloppy.
I want to
you
leave
wanna-
it in the fridge and I get it out and it just leaves a grease stain on the
Oh,
shelf.
you want a wet sandwich?
Yeah, wet and hard. Because then it equals into this nice sandwich.
Yes, of course, of course.
JD, make your sandwich. Sure.
It's just I'm always sort of drawn to the steak and cheese. Like the hot sandwich with the peppers and the onions. That
nice.
kind of thing.
Nice.
That's nothing fancy.
Okay. I do love what was it called? Firehouse.
Subs,
Firehouse subs.
Firehouse subs. I haven't been to a Firehouse subs
We're not close enough
in
anymore.
freaking 10 years. Get
Yeah.
Firehouse subs out there. I know a guy that
Want a
owns a bunch.
sponsorship?
Yeah, I'll talk to Grant.
I'll
the ball.
call up a
Yeah,
Firehouse
let's get
sub.
out there.
Hey, Jeff, I know a guy named Grant. He owns a couple Firehouse
True.
sub locations in Atlanta. We get that product out there.
To Fiji.
Love the meatball one. Meatball sub. though.
Saucy.
Very saucy.
Meatball sub is good.
It's like a
Good,
real
it's
meal.
good.
Love a
That's a
meatball.
real meal.
It's too close to a
It's not a
burger.
deli sandwich.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, exactly.
We're cheating a little bit here. But man, what a great question, Mappy. Just to get
I'm hungry now.
Yeah.
you hungry?
We should start a sandwich podcast.
Might go give me 4
Have Matt
sandwiches on the
Bonner.
way home.
Yeah, sandwich hunter. All right. Great questions. Keep them coming as always. Make your picks. I got 3 things from Chris here. First thing, to be consistent with how we've scored things in the past, we ruled that Savannah's challenge win was an individual victory, not a group win. In order for it to be a team win, the other contestants must contribute to the team in some way. So Chris is saying the team yelling "Do it for Brandon" is not contributing enough to Savannah's as a group win.
That's fair.
Totally fair. Makes sense. That's an individual win. Second thing Chris said, we just released a big update for Make Your Picks. Chat is now available on all of the private pools. We also added a feed that shows weekly advantages played, voting metrics, pick metrics, steals, etc. So they were smoothing out a few of the issues, but I think the reports are good to go. I think they're now up on No Buffs in our thing. So that's sort of cool.
That is cool.
See the breakdown. And speaking of the breakdown, this week, episode 8, tough week for everybody out there. Only 23% of the people got the MC vote right.
I didn't get it right.
I was happy to say I was a part of that 23%.
Nice.
Complete luck.
Yeah.
I just decided I think I went Sage maybe or something. Yeah, I went Sage and then I was like, you know what? I'm going wild card. And I just went MC. So I got lucky. But it helped me jump like 300 spots in our no buffs pool. So I'm up
Nice.
I'm like 287 or something
That's
like that.
huge.
That's really
Yeah, yeah, top 300. I'll take that right now.
Okay.
So get your picks in for next week. 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, we're 5 episodes left.
Crazy.
That's it?
I think so.
Okay.
Usually 13, is it
Okay,
not?
then.
Right before Christmas we wrap up. So getting close. Next week on Survivor, Rizo, Soph, Savannah, they discuss how they're the most powerful trio in this effing game. And Trey, you already said it. They all have advantages. We got the idol, we got the extra vote, we got the knowledge is power. There's some sort of core-based challenge. Looks like they're keeping up something with their feet, having to engage the core. So that could be a fun one. Savannah says people are obsessed with her. So we got maybe a little more villain at it for Savannah. We love it.
We got good characters this season at least.
And Rizzo says, I think in a confessional, right? He says, "It's not your game, it's mine."
RIZGOD.
That's right, the man, the myth, the legend himself. So again, we've already talked about this. It sort of sucks that we think these two are coming back
Yeah.
for 50. It does change how I feel about the episode, knowing
course.
that in theory they're going to be there for a while. But anyway, we'll find out what happens next week. Who do you have going home? You know it. You're praying it's not Savannah.
Yeah. I do think it could be Sophie S.
Okay, Yellow Soph.
She's definitely in their crosshairs, and she's she just seems very alone. I don't see her having a ton of allies.
TK?
I'm voting for everybody. I'm playing as many advantages as possible.
All right,
voting
smart, man.
for everybody because I have missed both of these weeks. But I'm with Nora. I think Sophie S is perhaps in trouble. She'll be the first one I click vote for.
Okay.
I mean, that's who I would put, but
Wow.
I am batting 0, so
Don't listen,
don't listen
to
to
you.
me.
I'll tell you what's going to
yeah.
happen. And it goes to what you said really early in this episode. I think that info gets to Soph about Kristina's idol. And I think it's taken, and I think Kristina goes.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be an exciting episode.
That would be. That would be.
She's
something.
had sort of a quiet edit
She has.
the last few.
Yes.
Yeah. But what do we know? Nothing except how to make a damn good sandwich. Drop your sandwiches in the comments. Let us know what you're cooking up. Inspire us. Maybe you'll have a sandwich that we've never thought of before.
Do you think we know all the sandwiches?
No,
way.
not even close.
No way. There's probably been sandwiches that have been lost to history that we can only dream of.
You know what was when I was growing up? My mom would buy this sandwich because we were basically poor. But what was that deli meat that had all the crap in it?
Like macaroni and cheese in the.
yeah, that's
my mom bought this.
What was that called?
I think it was literally macaroni and cheese loaf or something like that. No, but there's
This
a
didn't have
name for
Like
it.
olives? Are you
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that before.
Olive loaf?
No, I don't know.
I know
looked
what
like-
you're saying.
It looked like a
Steve.
Is
mistake.
it that?
Yeah, yeah.
That's olive loaf.
The old
They call it, but
the
in
mistake
Canada
sandwich?
they call it something.
They called it
else.
something else.
Yeah.
And to me, it was like, oh, this is the poor man's food, man. Like, this is just. I always thought that. Anytime I saw that, I was like, oh, God, that was a rough year, eh, Dad?
I had a friend's mom used to always make us a bagel sandwich with cream cheese and salami on it. We called it the Michelle Perot special.
Wow.
Thanks, Michelle.
Is it mortadella?
Yeah,
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't like mortadella.
God,
either.
it was disgusting. I hated that.
My dad likes it sometimes.
Yeah, I think my mom liked it. That's why it was in the house. Or maybe my dad liked it. I don't know. Somebody liked it in our house.
I don't like
These
the
are old
peppers
ones.
in it. There's
Yeah,
peppercorns in
I
it.
just, honestly, I hated how it looked.
Well, yeah, it's not appetizing. Most deli meat is
It's
not
like,
appetizing.
why is there just crap in my meat suddenly?
Yeah.
It's like little chunks. It's like a mistake happened at the plant. You know what I mean?
mistake
Like,
happened.
Slice it up and sell it to these fools.
They don't know any better. They'll buy it.
Put it on a piece of bread, they'll eat anything.
my mom watches this show.
He's going to love
I
it.
can already hear the
Calling her
WhatsApp
out.
coming out. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us here. Hit the like button, subscribe, 5-star ratings and reviews if you're a podcast listener. Share the show with your Survivor fans. Great time to get in. Only 5 left. And until next week, the tribe has spoken.